So tell me, Flash Clark, what is this all about?
I'm actually opening up a chiropractic office. No, I'm just kidding. No. What I'm doing here is I'm actually trying to find myself a job by creating a certain amount of exposure, revealing myself. It's either a nutcase or someone with the innovative mind that's needed for the job workforce in the 21st century. But I forgot to leave this off, that this is actually episode 4 of my running documentary. I think it's episode 4 or 5 of 4 of my running documentary on trying to get a job in Boulder. And I sent out my 100th resume today, and in celebration I came out and I decided to sit in my Charlie Brown Peanuts booth, and as you can see to my left, your right, there is basically a short form resume. I've been sitting out here since Thursday trying to get a job. Met a really lot of interesting people.
Any possible contacts?
I just had a possible contact with AAA Insurance. I think that's how you say it. A gentleman I've seen twice. He just gave me some contact information, a card, and I have had so many people give me different advice for what I can do for my business, what I can do for a job, and where I can go for a job. It's just been great. I met a great woman named Bonnie Gay. What was it? Bonnie Gay. Shoot. Bonnie Gay Sundance. That's what it was. Bonnie Gay Sundance. And she came by twice and read a story to me, which was really cool, about hitchhiking. And a lady named Christine Jewel Diamond, awesome name. She came by as well, gave me a whole bunch of information regarding Backpage.com and different advice for approaching businesses for the consultations and the research writing that we do as Innovative Thought Consultants, LLC.
So tell me, what do you do to pass the time while you're waiting for potential employers and contacts to walk by your stand?
Well, I'll tell you, Sarah Beth, it's funny that you asked that question. What I do is I sit around and I apply my intellectual wares, as it would be, to the various tasks that I have around the house, such as for instance, you can see right here, I today finished polyurethaning this fine wood-crafted sign that says 2319, which is for 2319 Walnut Street, unless it says 2139, as someone pointed out. I think Miss Diamond pointed that out. As you can see on the back of it here, it says 2010, made during the reign of Flash Clark, Matt Hayden, my neighbor, Jennifer and Shannon, who live upstairs. And
let me get a shot of that. Can you set it up for me?
There you go.
Made during the reign of Flash.
Right.
Nice.
So, this is what I do to pass the time. I also document everything that occurs, generally speaking. Every conversation that I have with people. All the cars that pass by and stop on the street and then stare without saying anything.
Like that car.
Like that car.
Yeah.
I was going to actually type a little, I was going to try to write in my book today. I have a book that I'm working on, and part of the book is called Recipes from an Empty Kitchen. And I've been working on it, but today it was a little bit too much glare, and the Colorado sun just wouldn't allow me to sit out here with my laptop, so I had to do everything old-fashioned style. Yield, quill, and...
Quill and ink, huh?
Quill and ink, yes.
Yes.
And so, I guess that's how I pass my time. That and smiling and waving at people. I'm practicing to be old. And just old and happy, I suppose, because otherwise I'd be waving a shotgun. To be old and waving a shotgun. You know? So this way it's good practice for...
Well, very good. Well, what was your motivation for doing this, aside desperation for employment?
You know, my elf-like friend, Sarah Beth Stardust Swain, she...
Elf-like? Really? That's how you want to describe you on camera, as elf-like. Just kidding.
Wait. Well, it's funny you should ask that, Sarah Beth. My friend Sarah Beth. Wait, let me start over. Actually, I was walking through downtown, going door to door, basically, business to business, looking for organizations, businesses that would hire me. And I'm really desperate, and so is my friend Sarah Beth Stardust Swain, who graduated from university with me, and we're both in the same leaky boat. And we were walking by a building that had a quote on it from Leonardo DiCaprio, or was it Da Vinci?
Da Vinci.
No, it was definitely Da Vinci. And, unless it was from Titanic. But no, it was definitely Da Vinci. And it said something to the effect that I really like people that can derive happiness in the face of hardship, and get inspiration from distress or something to that effect. And it's a horrible paraphrase, but and we started joking around. I said I should just set up a little shop, little Lucy Peanuts, Charlie Brown type booth on the side of the street, and sell my educational wares or literary advice or whatever. Just sit there and do nothing. And so she convinced me that I should really do that, and her mother convinced me I should do that, and so I spent a day building. Instead of applying for jobs, I spent a day building this booth, and the next day I woke up and I saw what I'd done. I realized I had made a really crappy bed, and I knew that I was going to have to lay in it, and I went outside and I sat, and somebody gave me $5. The first person that I talked to gave me $5 because they liked what I was doing, and when I told them that I couldn't accept money for nothing, he told me to give it to charity. And that's what I decided to do, is give all the money that I made to charity, and including his $5, I've made about $7. So,
and what charitable organization will you be?
It's gonna be a crappy Christmas for some kid. Yeah.
Your heart's in the right place, man.
My heart's in the right place. I don't know if my liver is, but